أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه. Most of the form of da'wah that we hear, usually it is ceremonial. It is a wa'z. It is reminding the people all the time. It is forbidding evil and joining good, and a da'wah that usually concentrate in perfecting the manners of individuals. But we are far from the da'wah that has a strategy to create leaders tomorrow. And one of the great problems that the Muslims are facing in the West is we don't have enough leaders in different projects. You come to a brother and say, we want to set up a project. You'd find this brother would say, well, I have no experience, neither do I have any knowledge of how to do this. How long have you been practicing, brother? 10 years, 15 years. No, I've been practicing from my childhood. Alhamdulillah, I was raised by my family, observing my salah, and for the last 25, 30 years, alhamdulillah, I've been practicing. What is it that you can offer for Islam now? I attend circles. I am a good listener. Beautiful. What's the next step? So this kind of form of da'wah that we have, it doesn't help at the time that the enemies of Islam, whether it is within the Muslim countries and whether in the West, they have interest actually in creating all obstacles and obstructing the da'wah from one day reaching into that level and that state where it can lead. Do we understand this or not? So we have to bear that in mind, inshallah ta'ala. We've been listening, I don't know for how long. But this is a time actually that a person, even if you don't find yourself, as many people, they might say, oh, I don't think, enough, left in my life as much as, subhanAllah, what's gone. What about your children? Indeed, the majority of us, we say, Ya akhi, the corruption that we are living in, the problems that we are facing, we did not create it. It was created by those people who were before us, the generation who were before us. It could be our fathers, it could be our grandfathers. So we have inherited these problems. And inshallah, the next generation is able, inshallah ta'ala, to come with many solutions and correct this, situation that we are complaining from. Beautiful. So now you have created the best excuse for yourself. It was caused by those people who are before us. We have no hand on it. So we are innocent in front of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And inshallah, our children, they will come, with that victory. They will change, inshallah ta'ala. But what's your duty? At least, it is your duty to bring up that generation who will, inshallah ta'ala, change the situation, isn't it? If we are lying, how are we going to raise a generation who are honest and trustworthy? If we are weak in our deen, in our iman, how do you think that we are going to create, inshallah ta'ala, a generation who are very strong in the deen and they are really proud of being Muslims?